What are you doing?
Tree sniffing.
I smell bark.
I'm Kim, and this is Norm. We're part-time RVers and full-time adventurers. Living life to the fullest has become our mantra no matter where we are. Our travels to many spectacular mountain and beach locations have instilled in us a quest for adventuring and discovery because, as you know, tomorrow is never promised. So we are going on the Seven Bridges hike. It's supposed to be about, 3.5 miles round trip.
Seven Bridges hike in Colorado Springs, Colorado.
Yes, and I understand that the trailhead is easy to miss, so hopefully we won't get all off track.
We'll see. Here's a bridge, or here's a waterfall right here to start with. That's a score right from the start. Let's go find a trail.
Tree sniffing. So this is a ponderosa, and it's supposed to have a certain smell, but
Vanilla, butterscotch, maple, sweet.
I think vanilla.
I smell bark. That's what I smell, tree bark.
It was a good stopping point, if nothing else, right?
Yeah, so we're huffing and puffing up the trail, and all of a sudden this young family comes by, and the kids are just running up it. They're hardly even breathing.
Seat just for us.
As if someone would have known I'd be tired at this point.
Oh, look. We're novices on the All Trails app, but we've got some connection here, and my IT guy is going to get us figured out.
I'm not even sure we're in the right state.
But you know, while we're sitting here figuring all this out, we've got this beautiful view.
Okay, good news, bad news. We are in the right state, just the wrong trail. This is not the Seven Bridges Trail. This is the
Hunt Falls Trail. So we're almost to the end of the trail, and there should be a fall. So
we're gonna keep going, and then we'll see if we make it over to the Seven Bridges after this. So what'd you think of the waterfall?
Well, the waterfall is anticlimactic, but the view sure is beautiful. We're at the end of the season, and I'm sure it's absolutely stunning earlier in the year.
Not much water in the creek right now, so it doesn't make for a waterfall. That's all right. It was a beautiful hike. We're heading down. All right, I think we finally found the right trail.
I think we're on the right trail.
Now, we scored a parking spot,
yes,
which is highly coveted and highly unlikely.
Yep, we did. So, and I think, you just have to go with the flow. We were supposed to get up at 6:15 this morning, and my alarm didn't go off. Norm woke me up at 7:30, and I was like, oh crap. I wanted to get there before all the people. And then we didn't, of course, look up our route and know exactly where we were going. So we ended up on that beautiful Hunt Fall hike. And now we're on this one, and there's lots of people.
Seven Bridges.
Yep. But we're having fun. Rigid flexibility, right?
Yep.
All right, I got way distracted with my story. So we ended up at the Hunt fall parking lot, thinking that that's where we needed to go, later than we had planned. And this nice young man came up to Norm and said, "I'm sorry, sir, I'm sorry to bother you, but
I'm stuck."
I'm stuck, yeah.
He had a Ford Mustang low to the ground, and he had gone a little bit too far in parking, and the front wheels went off the pavement, and he was stuck. So fortunately I had a tow rope, hooked it up to him and pulled him out of there.
And we wouldn't have been there at that time if we had gotten up when we were supposed to. So hey,
it was meant to be.
It was meant to be.
Those people were needing help, and we were there to help them. So, and today was their 1-year wedding anniversary.
Bridge number 1. If we're on the right trail, this is bridge number 1.
Bridge 2.
Norm does not typically trust my navigation skills at all.
Never.
But who was right?
She was right on this one. The trails are not marked very well. And she kept telling me that. And we downloaded the All Trails app, and specifically so we would have the markings of the trail. It's not right either. So
I was right.
Kim was right.
One for me. Chicking.
That's a big dog.
Little puppy.
Oh, oh, look at this one.
Bridge number 6.
Yes.
Oh wow, this is just a beautiful hike. I love this waterfall. Look what we found. It's bridge number 7.
Ta-da! We did it. Awesome. My navigation skills were spot on.
Spot on.
You'll have to start trusting me.
Well, we'll see.
Come on.
One time could just be luck.
No, this was skill. This was skill.
You keeping up back there?
Just going at your pace.
My slow pace. Okay, this is part of the problem.
Do you see 7 bridges on this sign?
It does not say 7 bridges anywhere. It says North Cheyenne Creek Trail.
Right?
But it's the 7 Bridges Trail.
That's what everybody knows it as, and coming off the road there's no sign at all. We'll show you that one also.
Yeah, so it's no wonder that everybody gets confused here. And we've passed 3 hikers or 3 groups of hikers just in the last 30 seconds, and each one are, is this the 7 Bridges Trail? Yes, we did the 7 Bridges, this is it. But there's not a sign anywhere that tells you that. So we're kind of wondering if that's just the common name and not the official name.
Yeah, because there are 7 bridges. But this is what you want to look for.
Yeah. So it's very confusing.
But we did it.
We found it, we did it. And actually I have to apologize to All Trails. Their map was accurate, we were reading it wrong.
Imagine that.
So,
user error.
If you follow the All Trails map, you'll be good to go.
What a beautiful hike that was. I enjoyed it so much. Main advice is get there early.
Parking lot was packed when we were coming out, so
we barely got out.
We barely got out in our truck, but it was just jam-packed and people were just parking crazy, and there was a line probably of 30 cars backed up going down the road of people trying to get up into there. There's not even a place to turn around. It's not a good parking lot. Get there early and you won't have a problem.
This is like my favorite. Finding just a little out of the way spot and say, hey, let's go for lunch there. And then it turns out so fantastically wonderful.
So what'd you get?
A turkey Reuben with some salad and red pepper dressing.
And I got the chicken pesto sandwich and salad. It looks awesome. Great spot.
I know. So fun.
Make a bite of that sandwich.
I can get it. I love Reuben sandwiches with sauerkraut. That's yummy.
Yummy, yummy.
Yummy, yummy. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. So some people might call this day a failure, but I don't think so. We're just exploring. So we were successful. We went on the 7 Bridges hike, and then we had that wonderful lunch, and then we found some ice cream. We tried to go to the Garden of the Gods, and there was just a great big old line. Oh yeah, we were going to go to the Cliff Dwellings, and same thing. So everybody's out and about enjoying themselves. So now we're kind of backtracking, and there are these sculptures. And it's called Star Kemps is the sculptor, and he is now deceased, but these large pieces are actually in his family home in a residential area.
We found it. It's right behind me. I bet you couldn't tell that. Those are some pretty spectacular sculptures.
Failure? No, we call it rigid flexibility. Make the most of each and every day. If you enjoyed this hike, come along with us on the beautiful Cathedral Spires hike in Custer State Park. See you in the next video. Dare to dream, dare to adventure.